Exactly, so good.
Yeah. So we started off by saying you're a pillar of the community, and you really are. You're a governor of two schools.
Yes.
Two schools.
Yes.
A trustee here at Markfield.
Yes.
And you work in the NHS as a manager, and you said you're a social worker
Yes.
by training, and
Yeah.
there's lots of photos in your house of you graduating
Yes.
in the gowns and things. So how do you do all of that?
I think I have a passion. I have a passion to make a difference, and you are the walking, talking example of what you want other people to be. And when I speak, I speak from my belly and I speak from my heart. I became a mother at the age of 23 years old. I was at university. I was the only black person in some of my classes, and they made it extremely difficult for me. I remember delivering my child and going back to university when she was just 10 days old, and I hid her in my jacket. So I was in my lectures, and when she wanted to cry, I'd breastfeed her. But the irony is that when I was pregnant with her, I was in my second year at university, and one teacher said to me, "Michelle, what are you doing pregnant in the middle of term?" And I said to him, "You don't have sex with your wife from June to September, so it couldn't happen to you, could it?" But then me and the man became best of friends, and I delivered my daughter in September, and he delivered his son in August. So then we had a laugh about that. But he was extremely, he was extremely supportive of me when I was going through that. The only thing that I didn't like was when I was going to sit my exams. I was about 8 months pregnant, 8 months pregnant. And they said to me, "Oh, well, we'll get you a little room and we'll put you in there and you can sit your exams." And I said to them, "Excuse me, I never asked you to go in a room. I'm pregnant, I'm not ill, it's not contagious, yeah? I will sit in this room, yeah, and I will do my exam because I am a student. However, if you're asking me what I would like, what I will say to you is, if you're asking me what I would like, put me near the door so that I can go to the toilet easily and quickly. But don't dictate to me what I think. It really riles me up when people want to enforce what they feel is appropriate for you and dictate to you what they feel the box that you fit. So I have mashed down all stereotypes, because really I was a single parent, had a child very young. I shouldn't have graduated. I should have been pushing my pram and be on social security. But I am my mother's daughter, and I'm a daughter of the soil. So therefore, self-determination is the key. So I didn't even second guess. They said to me, "Oh, do you want to put off doing your finishing your final year?" I said, "No, what's wrong with you?" I took my daughter in at 10 days old. She was born on the 2nd of September. I was back at university on the 12th of September, finishing my psychology degree. After that, I went and did my master's degree in social work, and I've been working ever since. I've been working since I'm 14 years old. I've been working in Haringey Play Service, and I found that, I think lots of things are wrapped up in destiny. But fundamentally, I will say to everybody, the little that you do can make a massive impact to somebody else's life. And I hold dear to, a sign of a civilized society is the ability to look after its most vulnerable. So even though I'm in a senior position in the NHS, I talk to everybody. I talk to the housekeeping, they are my friends. I talk to there's nobody that don't pass me and know my name and I don't know their name. And I feel a connection, because we are all living and passing through this earth. Everybody is a landlord. Nobody's a landlord. Nobody owns nothing. Everybody is a tenant. And we're on the stage for a short period of time, and then you exit. So what are you going to do with your time that you're here on this earth? And I firmly believe, sometimes, I am a daughter of the transatlantic slave trade. My parents are from the Caribbean. I know that the Caribbean was full of plantations. I've done my DNA, my ancestry DNA, and I know that predominantly I am Nigerian, and part of me a little bit Ghanaian. I'm also Irish and Norway. And would you believe I've got more Irish blood in me than I have Ghanaian blood? And that's telling, because my great grandmother was an Irish woman, and she gave birth to my grandfather in about 1870, and I know that they ostracized her from the society. So in Ancestry DNA now, I'm rocking up on my Irish cousins, and we are rolling together, and we say we do not look like each other, but we are connected. And that is a fundamental truth. So the stereotype that you have of me, sometimes I feel it, that angry black woman. I'm not an angry black woman at all. I'm accommodating, I'm loving, I'm generous, I'm kind, and above all, I'm giving. And I think that's what makes me a pillar of the community.